Welcome to the Sports Podcast, where you can come by and catch the latest NFL news. I'm here with Ty and Ethan, and let's get started.
Okay, so hello, my name's Ty. I want to talk about Alex Smith and the Washington football team absolutely embarrassing the Steelers nation.
I wouldn't say embarrass, but I'd say it's borderline embarrass and figure out the Steelers. Because I think we all can agree that they're like a really good football team. And
they're very good. They have an
pretty
excellent
well-rounded. I just think there are a lot of mistakes that they make that need to be figured out.
Yeah.
At this point, they're definitely making the playoffs. So,
do you guys think Big Ben is holding the Steelers back at quarterback?
Actually, I think it's the receivers. They have a ton of dropped passes. I think they had 5 last game and about the same the game before. So, I think it's just a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they're outstanding right now.
Well, and they did just lose Dupree and Joe Hayden. So
Bud and Joe, yeah.
yeah, that with a mix of just the dropped passes, I just feel like they couldn't really get going.
Yeah.
Past half. And that's how you close out games. So I'm guessing that's why they just fell apart. But we have to still give props to the Washington football team. In my personal opinion, comeback player of the year, Alex Smith.
Oh yeah, by far. Yeah, whenever he first got injured, didn't they think that he wouldn't be able to like walk again like normally? Like
Yep.
17 surgeries, like 17.
It's a miracle. That let the Kansas City Chiefs get an opportunity to get the bye. And that is
first round bye.
Huge because Andy Reid is historic off the bye, and that is scary for any team in the AFC.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I am happy about that. I
think every Eagles fan and I think every NFL fan in general, it might be a little bit happy that Jalen Hurts is coming in and trying to save this Eagles team.
I was watching the Green Bay and Eagles game, and it seemed like all game they couldn't really get much going, and then something changed when Jalen Hurts started, and it was kind of just like the team was more amplified, and everyone was just ready.
That was kind of awkward.
There's not. I personally think it's one of the most entertaining divisions in football right now.
Oh yeah.
Not because of how good they are, but quite the opposite. Let me see here. Combined as a division, they have 16 total games won. and this season hasn't finished. So that's kind of embarrassing. Um, I feel like Dallas is done. I feel like Eagles are just trying to figure out their identity.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they have to do something this offseason. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna figure some things out, get some weapons for, Jalen.
Yeah, they need to go into this drafting or this free agency signing a good wide receiver, at least a healthy one, at least. Yeah, yeah, and they have a good right now. If they keep on like losing games, they'll have a good draft pick to get a top one.
Let's see here. So who do you think's gonna win this division? Okay, so here's where I think I'm gonna throw a curveball. I think Washington is gonna
I
come
agree
back
with
and
you,
win
Hayden.
the division. I think after what we've seen with the Steelers, it's
I feel like
possible.
that team like found their click. You know?
See, here's the thing.
Or
The Washington football team's last opponents are the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Panthers, and the Eagles. Now, two of those are, I mean, those are almost guaranteed if they're playing well. The Panthers and the Eagles. Sorry, Ethan. Um, However, let me look at the Giants' schedule here. Let me see. Okay, so that's a loss. They versus the Browns, the Cardinals, and the Cowboys. So, auto
not even without Daniel Jones with Colt McCoy.
that
Yep,
is true. I just feel like I've seen more positives from the Washington football team than the Giants,
that's true.
and I feel like there's a lot more,
There's
talk.
talent on the football team than there are the Giants. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even go as far as saying the Giants have a better defense. I really think this football team's defense is really good.
I mean, they were able to slow down the Steelers and basically practically shut them out for a whole half. I
Yeah,
mean, they finished the game off with a tipped ball that leaded to an interception, and I don't know, I just feel like I've seen a lot more big plays come from the Washington football team than the Giants.
yeah. The Giants did just absolutely stun the Seahawks, right? On defense.
Yes. I think it's gonna be a real close race. I don't think we will know until the last game played. So this is one of the most entertaining divisions for me.
It's one of those that are gonna be down to the wire. Yep.
Alright, so these 2, were my predicted Super Bowl contenders,
Contenders.
this year and last year and the year before. So, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a long time. So I'm hoping to God that the Vikings don't knock off the Steelers again because it's looking like they'll just slightly get it. They'll just barely get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I want that to be the Super Bowl. I feel like that'd be one of the most entertaining Super Bowls in a long time.
Yeah. Do you guys know when
Um,
Drew Brees will come back? You think so?
okay, do you think he will come back after this year?
Yeah. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna re-sign with the Saints or go in the free agency, or is he just gonna retire?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if he'll come back with the Saints. I feel like the
Yeah.
Saints are opening a new chapter with Taysom Hill, and I think they're gonna be try and be more dynamic and and they're gonna try and find more ways to win.
Yeah, then the classic Drew Brees, Sean Payton.
Hmm.
So if Drew Brees does go in the free agency, what team would pick him up? Because I can see the Panthers. Yeah, I can see. See, I could see a team pick him up if, like the Jets. I could see them picking him up and then have him as like a coach for Trevor Lawrence
I
if
can
they
see
draft
that.
him.
Maybe
See,
the
like how
Cowboys.
Alex Smith was Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, I would have to personally agree with you there.
Yeah, I can't be a player for Adam Gates.
Maybe the Bears.
Wait, so hang on. So after this season, let's say they get the first round pick, the very first overall pick. What if they fire Adam Gates and pick up a new head coach? Like, for example, Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy, dude.
Eric Bieniemy.
Eric Bieniemy.
He's
So, do
going to
you
be.
see the Jets trying to sign him as a head coach?
I can see a lot of teams signing him. I don't think the Jets though.
You know, well,
I mean,
Adam
their
Gates is
their
very good
defensive
at
coordinator just went on vacation, so he finally
leading.
got out of there. That's most likely why he blew that coverage against the
Nah,
Raiders.
Adam Gates was threatening him. Yeah,
Yeah,
and to give him credit, he doesn't have a good roster on his team, but he did what? Get rid of
he got
who?
rid of
Jamal
Jamal
Adams,
Adams, Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
He still has Quentin Williams. He still has Sam Darnold, which in my opinion is a decent player. He's just caught in a bad
He
situation.
is not that bad. Yeah, I honestly think he's a better running back than Lamar Jackson.
Okay, see
I
that?
mean,
No, 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 no. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. Even though Lamar is having an off year, I still think he's a good quarterback.
yeah, Sam Donald is not that bad. He needs a better wide receiver core, a better O line, and okay, see, okay, I can see what you're saying. But Cam Newton and Lamar are so different. Cam Newton is like a 6 foot for like 220 pound quarterback that is just a Derrick Henry bulldozing machine. Lamar
Lamar
Jackson
Jackson is
is
more
like
nifty.
a skinny, not very built, short. I think isn't he shorter running back who is a lot quicker. Or oh shit.
Okay. Speaking of quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes are most likely it's going to be between them for the MVP candidate.
Yeah,
Who do you have?
Patrick Mahomes by far. Patrick Mahomes
See,
is not just a great player; he is the
and
best.
that's the thing because I agree with Ty here. I feel like people want Aaron Rodgers to win just because it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Um, I I mean, let's look at the stats here. I mean, Mahomes has what? He's number 1 in QBR, he's number 1 in yards, he's number 1 in interceptions, he's number 3 in touchdowns. And I just feel like if the I mean, I don't know. People use the excuse he has more weapons. However, they were saying that back in 2018 when he won the MVP award, and it's like, I mean, what would it be if Aaron Rodgers didn't have Devontae Adams, Scantley, Aaron Jones? I'm glad you brought that up because then it just leaves them and who has the better stats. How many more? How many? How many yards does Patrick Mahomes have? 3,000. Yep. Is it? Is it? Because
Okay.
most of them come from a tight end,
So I do
um,
get what. Okay, go ahead, Jaden. My bad.
and Aaron Rodgers' touchdowns comes from Davante Adams.
Okay, so while you guys two are debating this out, are you guys debating about who's the better quarterback or who's going to win the MVP? Because
No,
I
no, no, most
think
there's a difference between better and most valuable. I think Mahomes is the better, and right now, I think he is the most valuable
he will
quarterback.
win the MVP because he has all these better players. He has a better coaching staff. He has what? Doesn't he have a better O line?
Mahomes?
Yeah,
No, not at all. The Chiefs' offensive line is riddled with injuries, and it
we
is
are. Yeah, we are pretty much drowning in band aids.
and it is terrible. No, not at all.
Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes is much more mobile than Aaron
Who
Rodgers.
he
Like,
can extend plays like no other. I mean, it's if
this is
Mahomes
why I think Patrick Mahomes is going to win the MVP.
I mean, if Mahomes hasn't extended the amount of plays that he has extended, then the Chiefs would most likely be 10 and whatever.
Yeah, has Aaron
Or I
Rodgers
mean,
done
not
it this season?
at the end of the season, they probably would
Has
have
Aaron
been 10 and
Rodgers
6.
scrambled around and made plays out of nothing in the
Yes, he
middle of a
has.
play?
He has, but not as many as we've seen Mahomes. We have not seen as many crazy
Are
angles.
you guys talking about in this season alone? Yeah.
Yes, and I feel like
I haven't
Mahomes
watched
has done more to accomplish more, from what I've seen. And I feel like Mahomes has one bad game, and it's kinda like or not even bad. I mean, last week, Sunday night, he put up 300 and something yards against Denver in a touchdown, and it's like, um, that's not Mahomes. And it's like, well, why is it like that? Because I feel like Mahomes was the only one trying on that field. That's what it looked like. Um, and I just feel like he extended plays. He got the team to a victory when our receivers weren't with it. Okay, here's the thing though. The Broncos are 4th in scoring in red zone defense. Yes,
Mm.
so it's hard to argue with the scoring because it's like we versed the Broncos, which is number 4 in scoring defense. It's like, well, yeah, you can expect that. This week, Mahomes versus the Dolphins, which I think is number 6 in scoring defense and number 9 in defense um, in general. So you also have to look at the schedule. I know Aaron has faced harder opponents.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I still feel like
Mahomes is probably going to win.
Mahomes is probably most likely going to and is most deserving. I feel like people right now are saying Aaron Rodgers because they want to see him win another
Because he's a
MVP.
veteran.
Yeah, because they feel like he deserves it for the years that he's played, and it's like,
Has
well,
he ever won an
maybe
MVP?
yes, he's won one.
He's won one. What
Um,
year was that? 2000, what, 8? 2011? I don't know why I said 8, but
um, I don't know. I feel like it's still even with the season closing too soon to really answer this. Yeah.
what do you mean by bad game? You mean between, like, Mahomes and Rodgers? Well, look
Um,
what Mahomes did to the Buccaneers, and Buccaneers don't have a bad defense. Yeah, but look, what did Aaron Rodgers do against the Buccaneers? Let's compare those, because don't they haven't them both of them played against them this season?
yeah. Well,
Now, are
let's
you
look at
saying off game as in Mahomes is like normal stats, or like as in every QB
Mahomes's.
average?
Mahomes's.
Well, Mahomes gets a lot more yards per game, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Um,
Oh, okay, my bad.
I feel like if you took Aaron Rodgers off, who's Aaron Rodgers' backup? Jordan Love, a highly drafted quarterback. I feel like I feel like the Packers would be in a better situation than if Mahomes was taken off the team with Chad Henne leading the offense. So
Matt
it would be
Moore. Matt Moore.
it would be Matt Moore. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you're outside of a Chiefs fan, you've barely heard Matt Moore's name, but we know
Unless you're a
that
Dolphins
Jordan
fan.
Love was highly drafted. The Packers obviously saw something in him, maybe Aaron Rodgers' successor. And I feel like they'd just be in a better off situation than the Chiefs. So I feel like with that, Mahomes deserves MVP. And I think that closes out that segment. We can move on. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
All right.
I personally think it's too soon to really answer that. That is insane. I mean, you've got to be like
One, you have to be good. First of all, okay.
really.
First of all, you have to be in the league long enough and hold a job to even play in 50 different stadiums. I mean, stadiums don't just come around every 2 years. That was really odd numbers I picked there, but
No, I mean there were 2 built this year, but I mean,
yeah, one
um,
is awkward. Okay. Do you guys think if New England was gonna? Do you guys think New England still has a chance to make the playoffs?
oh yeah, yes they do.
Okay, so
Yeah,
who does New England play against this week? And the Dolphins play the Chiefs, which I think many people are expecting the Dolphins to lose.
that could be an upset game.
It could be, yes.
It's in Miami. Although we have to acknowledge that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year in Miami.
Good point.
So
With the comeback win, nice.
they have experience there. Um, I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah. So right now, Miami, which is in the 6th seed spot, plays against Kansas. The
Yes.
Colts, who are on the 7th seed spot, they play against the Raiders. And in the hut, it's the Raiders are in first, then Baltimore, and Baltimore plays Cleveland, who's in the 5th spot.
I think Cleveland's got it.
Right now, the 5th, 6th, 7th, and then like the 8th, 9th, and 10th, all three of them, they could all possibly just flip flop real quick with this weekend coming up.
I'm gonna call it now. I think Cleveland is in the playoffs.
Well, right now they're 9-3, which is in
Yeah,
second.
I
I
think
hope Cleveland makes the playoffs.
I think they're going far. I think they're at least gonna get. I mean, obviously, I think they're at least gonna get past the wild card. I hope because I've been let down 2 years in a row with the hype. So
Yeah. I mean, this year, this is the first time they've had a winning record in what? Like 12 seasons, 13 seasons, or like that?
can we talk about
Right.
Baker Mayfield real quick?
Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind right now.
Well, I mean, it was one game. It was one game. So I think we should just I don't know. I feel like Odell needs to leave. Um No, I know, but I think he needs to leave because look how he was playing before Odell.
With Odell as a weapon
Yeah.
and without.
I think it led him to force the ball into situations he didn't wanna
I feel like he
throw
has like
to.
more confidence in his throws without Odell, which is weird to say. Because I feel like he's taking like more like higher different or higher like let me try to think of this like a more difficult throws without Odell. Which then I feel like his confidence you would have to need a high confidence to make those throws.
No,
He
definitely.
does.
I don't think he's playing out of his mind. I think well, and you also have to realize that Tennessee's defense has a lot of holes. So, or passing defense at least. So yeah, I'm not ready to say that he's good. I think he's a mediocre quarterback in the league. Um, but you know, it's on the up. So
I mean,
guess
he
we'll
has taken the Browns 9-3. I mean, you don't have to have good stats to win a game. You can be terrible and still make those clutch decisions and throws and still win games. I mean,
that is true. And another thing is they have Myles Garrett back.
Miles Garrett back. Their defense is what popping right now, isn't
Their
it?
2 running backs are insane, Nick Chubb and, Kareem Hunt. I think they're both gonna, record a 1,000-yard season, both running backs, which has not been done in a very long time. Mhm. Yep. Yep.
That's
So,
insane.
uh, rookie of the year. Who do you think's rookie?
Oh, rookie. So I want to talk about the rookie of the year at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, since we're talking about stats. Um, I mean, it's unexpected for me personally. Um,
Being honest, not going into the season, I have never heard of Zach Cunningham.
mm, yeah,
Even
yeah.
Blake Martinez out of the Giants.
Um, another defensive stat, sacks. Um,
He,
where where did where did Barrett go? What I mean, what happened?
that's true.
So that's like, he's not doing terrible, but it's nowhere near the production he had
From
last year. So I wonder if that's
somebody
with
else on his team who was like what on the opposite line of him, Jason Pierre-Paul. This year he has what 10 sacks or no wait 8.5 sacks.
yeah. So I don't know what's going on there. T.J. Watt is ahead of Aaron Donald. So I'm gonna ask you this: would you rather have T.J. Watt or Aaron Donald?
T.J. Watt. I mean,
As of now,
right now they
I
play two
agree.
different. I would pick T.J. Watt because he can do those like man coverages on like running backs.
I'm sorry, I'm taking Aaron Donald.
I, so you guys taking you guys making the decision over who can get to the quarterback
No, 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 no.
overall.
Overall,
Seriously, taking Aaron Donald overall. I am so
yes.
taking TJ Watt.
Okay, Aaron Donald has more experience. He's put up consistent numbers. I mean, he's just a beast. I
I'm not
mean, it's
saying Aaron Donald's bad. I'm just saying TJ Watt is a better overall player.
Yep.
I haven't
Mhm.
even heard about this. I've heard no hype on Twitter about Miles Garrett this year. I mean, he, yeah, he came from last year for trying to give him, and then rip Mason Rudolph.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
All right, I want to talk about real quick about the receiving yards. I mean,
oh,
the Chiefs. I mean, Kelsey with 1,114 yards at number 2, and Tyreek Hill right behind him. Which I am going to. How does Tyreek not understand he didn't catch that ball for a touchdown? I mean, how as the receiver do you not know you caught a ball?
you gotta think about, like, the situation he's in. I mean, I'm sure your
I
adrenaline
mean,
is pounding.
if yeah, but if like he's being tackled and then all of a sudden he opens up his eyes and a ball is pinned between his face mask and his bicep or wrist, I mean, I feel like every common sense is saying, "Oh wait, I just caught this ball without even paying attention."
And I wouldn't give him too much slack after that 200 and something receiving,
200
2
and what?
touchdown
69. Good number.
yards in the first quarter.
Oh my gosh, fantasy lovers are loving him right now.
I have him on fantasy,
Yeah, we don't even
57
talk.
points.
We don't.
57 points. Let I think Travis Kelce, might be
Oh, Justin Jefferson at number
no,
5.
no, 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 no. I have
Travis
to say this.
Kelsey.
I have to say this because we were talking about Tyreek Hill. We should talk about Travis Kelce. That way, we just get out of the way.
Give my favorite player of all time some credit.
Travis Kelce, I think, is the best tight end I've ever seen.
He's
I'm
best
just, I'm
tight
just
end of
gonna
all
say
time.
it. I'm just gonna say it. Um,
Oh yeah.
what can he prove? Mhm. Okay, let me. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, let me rephrase. What I meant to say is that he is right now is on the path to become the greatest. Um, I mean, he just broke the record 5 years in a row of over 1,000 consecutive receiving yards. Number
Never.
2, it I can't really comprehend that. Like, I mean, Tony Gonzalez, Rob Gronkowski. I mean, list any other tight end has never done that before, and I
If
think
he
he's
continues to
just
play like how he's playing right now, and if him and the Chiefs stay healthy, if he stays healthy and he continues these stats, he's going to be the greatest tight end of all time.
yeah, without a doubt. I want to talk about this
It's unfair.
because
He's a cheat code.
um, do you agree or disagree with the Megatron comments?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Say
I
I
agree.
don't know. I don't know if he's Megatron level right now because I mean he was open in the end zone and the ball hit him straight in the face mask and he didn't catch it. And yeah. You know what sucks though, as a fantasy team owner, whenever you have Nick Chubb and he's going for what, like a 40-yard touchdown, and then still, yes, that literally was like someone went inside my stomach and just ripped my heart out and spat on it. There's no way I'm tackling DK
No,
or
no,
neither
no
one
way,
of them.
no way in hell. I'm sorry, no.
Along
Um,
with AJ Brown, let's give
yeah.
him some credit.
Okay, now we can talk about Justin Jefferson.
Okay, Mr. Giddy. I am absolutely loving him on my fantasy team right now. I picked him up like early mid season, and he is absolutely just carrying me. He's the only reason why I'm in first place in a league I'm in with Ethan. Let's talk about kickers and Joey Sly about how he can't what, Ethan? What can't he? Okay, well, back to kickers. Young Hoku is absolutely a beast.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I've seen I remember last year around December, yeah. Um he kicked, I think it was two or three onside kicks, and he it was incredible. He put him perfectly, kicked him perfectly, and the Falcons recovered it three times, two or three times, and I've never seen that before. And
Yeah.
I just remember thinking to myself, I was like, this is a special person.
Yeah. Rip. I do want to talk about the rushing leaders real quick. I had no clue that James Robinson right now is at number 3 and Ronald Jones is at number 4.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard about either one of these. I mean, I've heard about James Robinson because he's like a rookie and he's being a stud right now. But I had no clue Ronald Jones was even getting touches on the ball. So I mean, I don't watch Buccaneers game, but I mean, 820 yards. Okay. Whew. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook. He is proving to people who say that one good player can't carry a team. I mean, he is absolutely carrying the Vikings right now. Am I wrong? I mean, Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook. I mean, Dalvin Cook was doing this last year. Yes,
Yeah.
I think he is a better overall running back than Derrick Henry. I mean, Derrick Henry's a beast. He's a beast mode. He is okay. That's biased a little bit. Let's look at your Super Bowl prediction for last year. Who'd you predict was going to win the Super Bowl last year? Yeah, yeah.
All right. I
We're looking
think
like the Bears last year.
I think Dalvin Cook right now is the best skill wise running back. Because
I
I
mean,
mean,
he is a way better receiver than Derrick Henry. I mean, you can't really do a screenplay or like have him run a route like Dalvin Cook can.
yeah,
Yeah, as a running back, he's better overall. Like he can do more things. You can utilize him more. I mean, Derrick Henry, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put him in there, and he's just gonna run through the line. I mean, you could do that. I mean, you can't do. I mean, Dalvin Cook probably can if you tried, but like he's a way better. Like if you get him, I don't know what I'm trying to say, dude. But Derrick Henry, if he's in the game, you know that they're not gonna throw like him in a route and he's gonna go off. I mean, Dalvin Cook, you put him in the backfield, you can have him run like a halfback angle and absolutely just get destroyed by him. Like you could run a lot more different plays with Dalvin Cook than Derrick Henry.
I feel like if you I feel like if you get him into the open field, Dalvin Cook is a better running back. I feel like if you're contested at the line, I would rather have Derrick Henry. They
Yeah,
are
I
two
would
different.
too.
They are two different kinds of runners, and I think it's unfair to compare them. Because I mean, Derrick Henry is just a brute.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk about. Let's go back. Okay. I mean, I feel like you can just. I feel like you can stop Derrick Henry faster than you can stop Dalvin Cook because you can.
Yes.
The only way you have to stop Derrick Henry, I mean, really, you have.
I mean,
But
you
that's
guys
what I
go
mean.
ask
You
Josh
get him at
Norman
the
how to
line.
tackle
You
him.
get him at the line. It's difficult because I mean, when have you seen Derrick Henry? How many times have you seen Derrick Henry line up or as a option route or a receiver? You don't because they don't target Derrick Henry, and I feel like yeah, I mean it really is unfair to compare him, but I mean personally, I would rather have Dalvin than Derrick.
Yes.
Well, I mean Derrick Henry didn't do much last week. He got what 7 points.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
I mean Mahomes still put up 300 yards. That's the difference. You know, it's running
This is a
backs are
TikTok how to tackle
are
Derrick Henry.
difficult.
You know he go come with the stiff arm. Alright. So I'm right here with it, right? So when I come up to him, you gotta
Some
knock the stiff
blabbering.
arm
Okay.
down, and you got
Let's
to roll.
change
Then. You got
topics.
to do the alligator roll when you hit him. You got to roll with.
Of Rookie of the Year or Rookie of the Year. Who's it going to be? Justin Herbert. Yes.
Yep, I agree.
Even though he just got embarrassed by Bill Belichick.
We all know. Let's not engage in.
No, I mean, nobody was expecting him to be good or play out of his mind or play good against Bill Belichick. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, and I still started on my fantasy team, which kind of hurt. But
Yeah, it's I mean, it's really insane.
I mean, at the beginning of the year, I'm thinking Joe Burrow's going to take this easily.
Really.
Yeah, you're very wrong about that. Joe Burrow is very good.
Well, look at his situation real quick. Look at his situation he got put in. It's because he has to deal with that. It's because he has to deal with that offensive line. I mean, did you see the Dolphin and Bengals scramble? I mean, did you see who was still on the bench and who was out there?
The
The
offensive
offensive
line
line
is
was literally on the
protecting
benches,
who they
just
need.
chilling, doing what they normally do, just not protecting anything. They're just sitting there.
That
So
was
if
so funny though.
I think if they draft a good O line this year, then I think he'll be.
See, I think the Bengals need to go into the draft drafting a defensive player.
No,
Why not?
no.
I mean, he was the best. Didn't he win the Heisman?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I want to talk about kickers again, and this has to deal with the Colts kicker. Uh,
My favorite player of the draft.
Punter.
Oh, my bad. I think you're all talking about Mr. Ricardo Blankenship.
Yes.
It's sad.
Praise up. I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, you just have to have the right mindset with this stuff. You can't go in thinking that your career is ruined, or else
Yeah.
it will be
And I
ruined.
think he is having an amazing amount of support from the Colts organization right now. I said I corrected myself with the Colts. Colt.
He'll be good. I mean, if Alex Smith can come back with that, it's possible for almost anything to happen, really. So, I mean, mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Colts are playing very good right now. I mean, they beat Green Bay, which Green Bay made a mistake and they capitalized on it. But I mean, it takes a lot to beat Green Bay right now.
it does.
I thought they did good. I mean, right now they're in the 7th seed at 8-4.
All right. I want to hear yours first.
All right, top 10. Okay, I'm gonna do my top 10. I'm gonna do my okay. How about this? I'm gonna do my top 5 of each division, and then I'm gonna combine it at the end. All right, first I'm gonna start with the AFC. Number 1 right now, gotta be Kansas City. Gotta be.
Yeah, I agree.
Agree? All right. Am I just listing them all?
Yeah.
All right. So number 1, Kansas.
Okay.
Number 2, Pittsburgh. Number 3, I'm going with Buffalo.
Okay.
I mean, Josh Allen had an amazing game last game. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the Browns actually. For the Browns, and then I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay. I'm sorry. Number 2. Number 2.
Man, you play too much. You play.
I mean,
I mean, Tua and Fitzpatrick, they don't really have a starting quarterback right now. I mean, they're going like back and forth, hopping from both of them. I mean, I don't know how you can put them at number 2.
I just
Not at the beginning of the year, though. They played Fitz. Yeah,
I
but
just think
Fitz
number
at the
2.
beginning of the year was playing amazing.
What about the Bills, the Titans, the Browns, the Steelers are still there.
Where are you putting Tennessee? I mean, I didn't put them on my list, but I'm putting Tennessee at. What was mine? Kansas, Steelers, Bills, Colts. Oh wait, no, Browns, Colts, right? Yeah, but back to what you were saying earlier, they have Derrick Henry. Yeah, but we built different though. We got Andy Reid. We built different, bro.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I was gonna go top 7 because of the playoffs.
All right.
So number 1, I have Chiefs. I mean, I just think they're the more complete team. They have. I mean, they're the defending Super Bowl champions. They could very well be this year as well. And they haven't shown any regression whatsoever. Number 2,
Super Bowl sleepover thing.
Number 2, I have the Steelers. I understand that they just lost to the Washington football team. However, they're still 11-1. Their defense is still insane. I'm not ready to take away their positioning. Okay, yes, they are. I agree with you there.
They're still good
3,
though.
they are still good. See, they're still good. No, they definitely can. However, they had 4 days to prepare, or 4 or 5 days to prepare for the Washington football team. They're all screwed up because of COVID. So I just feel like I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give them number 2. Number 3, I have Bills. After that, was it Tuesday night or Monday night?
Monday night
performance that was insane. I know the 49ers aren't really there, but
they're not the
I
same
wasn't
last year with
expecting.
injuries.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be somewhat of a blowout. So 3, I have Bills. 4, I have Titans. Yeah, they lost against the Browns, but the Browns are good this year. I'm gonna say it. The Browns are good. They're not bad. They're not mad. They're good. They should be taken seriously. Number 5, I had Browns. I think they're right there. So I don't know. I just think they're complete. Yeah. Number 6, I have the Dolphins. I mean, I basically was gonna say exactly what Ethan said. So right behind them, I have the Colts at 7, and I think all of those teams will be in the playoffs for the AFC. Gotcha. So
My NFC. All right, number 1, gotta be the Saints. Absolutely being killer right now.
I don't think that needs an explanation. I have number 1 at Saints as well.
Yeah. All right, number 2, I got Green Bay. Number 3, I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Really?
Number 4, yeah, I am going there. I'm doing that. I think the Seahawks are better than the Rams in that division. Number 4 though is definitely the Rams. Number 5, I'm going Tampa Bay. Number 6 is the Minnesota Vikings, and I'm gonna finish it off with the Giants at number 7.
You're joking, right? You're joking about the Giants, right?
Nope.
Are you kidding?
They're better than Arizona, Chicago, Detroit.
No.
Pat Murray is 3 foot tall.
Shut up. Okay, Ethan, I'm
I think the Giants are going to be good.
Okay, no. Shut up.
Arizona's my number 7. I'm just kidding. Excuse me? Excuse me? They're better.
No.
But they're better.
Starting quarterback is out with a lung puncture.
A collapsed lung and like 4 or like 7 different fractured rib bones. Just breathe. Okay, let's talk about them Panthers. I've been 4-8. Just win, lol. Just kick a field goal, lol.
Okay. Stop it. Go back.
No, you're
Easily.
Dude, that's worse than me joking
That's
about
terrible.
putting the Giants at number 7. You're wrong.
No. Okay.
Your opinion is irrelevant right now.
Okay, I agree with that.
Nope.
That's
They won't
likely
lose
to
the
happen.
Vikings because it's not Drew Brees. You got Taysom Hill.
Yes. Yep. Really.
You need an inhaler,
We
bro?
have a very similar list. The only thing that is changed between those. No. Yeah, I mean you are wrong, but okay. So number 1, I have Saints. I mean, I don't really need to explain. Number 2, I have Packers. Don't need to explain. Number 3, I have Rams.
Who do you guys think is better, Rams or
highly
Seahawks?
Rams. Seahawks have a historically bad defense this year. I mean, historically bad. They
But
lost
then
to the no.
Colt McCoy is the best football player of all time.
Okay. So, no. I have Seattle at 4, Rams at 3. 5, I have Cardinals. I feel like they are undervalued. After that Hail Mary, I feel like nothing can really really shut them out. No, they can't. Number 6, I have Tampa. I think they just need to figure out who they are. It's not going to take just this season. There is alleged arguments between the quarterback and head coach, and that's never good. I think there needs to be some stuff that needs to be figured out in Tampa. Number 7, I have the Vikings, just really because no one's better in the NFC this year.
Chicago?
Teams. No, Chicago. They've lost like 6 straight, bro. They've lost. I mean, the Vikings have turned it around. They were going to be absolute garbage, and No. I want Vikings to win. They're not getting in, Ethan. Just give up. The Panthers are not getting in. It's okay. So there are my top 7 for AFC and NFC.
No. Nice.
Let's go into next week's game predictions. Let's close it out with next week's game predictions. Okay. Rams. I have Rams.
So wait. Who do you have? My bad.
I have Rams.
Yeah, Rams are definitely taking that.
Patriots, they're coming off of a win, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like the Rams are just too much.
Oh, wait. Can I switch to the topic real quick? Okay. Speaking of the Patriots, do you guys think Anthony Lynn needs to get fired from the Chargers head coaching job?
Yes.
Do you guys who would they move on with and when?
Eric Bieniemy.
I mean,
go Billy O'Brien. I think Matt Patricia is just bad. He should have stayed in New England.
Yeah. Well, he had his chance. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really?
You're wrong. Rams are definitely taking this one in the bag.
I wouldn't say. I think it's going to be close. I don't say definitely. I think the Rams will pull it out, though.
Yeah.
I have the Bears.
And Trubisky is starting, right?
Oh, yeah, never mind. Houston.
See, I'm still sticking with my man Trubisky. I mean, this guy was drafted before Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes for a reason.
And he was benched, so that says something.
I mean, he was also drafted before Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, that's taking. Okay, I'm just not even going to answer that.
You guys are dumb.
I'm going Houston as well. Yeah. I mean,
not on
they just Houston just lost to who? Yeah, yep. The Lions. The Lions. Ty, the Lions. I'm going Texans.
Wait. They no, hang on. The Texans just lost to the Colts, by the way.
Yeah, that's not that bad of a one. Yeah.
What? Oh,
Chicago.
Okay, I'm flipping up my team. Yeah, the Chicago is so good. Okay, I'm not saying they're good. I think they will take Texans easily, or not easy, but by like it's to be close. But Lions, they are good. I mean, without Matt or what's his name, Pat Patricia. What is his name?
Patricia.
Matt Patricia. I mean, only one time under Matt Patricia they scored 34 or more points. The first game without him, they scored 34 points and just destroyed the Bears. I mean, come on.
That shows how bad the Bears.
I'm taking the Texans. Y'all need to chill out.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's just gonna roll over the Bears.
I have the Bengals.
I do have the Bengals. I'm sorry. The Red Rifle. No, he knows how to work on.
If you don't recall, Des Bryant, before the game was tested positive. Am I mistaken?
You are not.
He has been seen hugging several Cowboys players before the game, and before he was notified of this. Therefore, I think that there will be a few absent players on the Cowboys roster. Therefore, leaving weak spots. Therefore, I take the Bengals.
I still.
I actually, yeah. I got Detroit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, if we
Matt
thought I was
Stafford's
serious
better
there,
than Aaron
um,
Rodgers.
Matt Stafford is the GOAT. He deserves MVP.
Why is that? You biased? Cause you hate me and the Chiefs. No, but you hate me and the Chiefs. So you're everybody else's fan.
Yeah, they're not whatsoever.
We deserve the first Super Bowl ever. Just saying.
Okay, Ty, stop.
I'm
I'm taking Kansas City, not by a
easily.
landslide. I think that there will be one of those game-ending drives by Mahomes, with barely any time left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I think the Dolphins slow down the offense tremendously. Not completely. I mean, you can't completely shut down that offense. It's just a matter of time. They need to keep Mahomes off the field. I think they will, and I still think the Chiefs are going to win. Oh my, tails never fails, baby. Called it. Wait, what?
Are you? I do think the Giants are going to give them a run for their money, but Cardinals will definitely come out on top
Giants coming off of a win, right?
against the Seahawks, and the Seahawks beat the Cardinals, so therefore the Giants are better than the Cardinals.
That's not how that works, but
It is.
I have. That's close.
You're wrong. What, is this your fifth upset, and then this is the fourth game we're talking about?
Who did the Dolphins play? Or, I mean, the Cardinals just play.
Yeah, who's going to lock down D-Hop?
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants. I think they're.
What are you guys on? Cardinals all
upset.
the way.
Wait, where's it played at?
Did you just see?
Where is it played? Where's it played? Yeah, Giants.
No, Cardinals.
Giants.
No, MetLife Stadium is so bad. Cardinals are going to just walk over them.
I'm going Vikings.
I'm still going Vikings. Yeah.
Dalvin Cook.
Mr. Giddy.
Justin Jefferson. I mean, Dalvin Cook is second in rushing. Justin Jefferson is top 5 in receiving. Okay, here's the thing.
Tom Brady's not.
What did they do against the Chiefs? They put up 20 points. Okay, no, but you've also seen them get shut down by the Saints. We've seen them get literally shut down. What was the final score on that? Something to 3? Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying
by
that
a touchdown. That's the thing. The Chiefs lost by a touchdown.
The same amount of points as the Buccaneers against the Saints.
I don't think
the Broncos and the Buccaneers are equivalent to each other.
The Buccaneers are way too bipolar right now. I mean, okay, hold on. So first of all, it's Bucks versus who? Who do the Vikings have in their secondary?
Harrison Smith.
Harrison Smith.
Mean nobody. Are you delusional? Smith. You just completely forgot he was a player.
How many interceptions and how loose has Tom Brady been with the ball this year?
Terrible.
Okay, but the thing is, Tampa Bay doesn't run the ball when they need to.
Tampa Bay don't even know when it's fourth down. Let's be honest. I disagree with you there. They need more time.
I'd give him more time first before saying that. I think half of this is coming off of that you're a Panthers fan and that you're biased.
Yeah. It's funny how you think that the Buccaneers are going to win in your division, but then you are saying Bruce Arians needs to be fired.
Okay, well, I think we need more time, but I'm picking Carolina.
I'm picking Broncos. I mean, Kendall Hill. Yeah. I'm kidding. Panthers are going to take this one with pretty much ease. Yeah, Jacksonville.
Yeah, Titans. What?
They have. I mean, they have.
You were about to say Jalen Ramsey, weren't you?
What?
You were about to say Jalen Ramsey, weren't you?
I almost said something bad.
This isn't 2018. This isn't
I almost said it. I almost just said an Instagram account's name, but Gardner Minshew, Mr. Mustache, it's just gonna roll over the freaking Titans.
Not even starting.
That's just a point. They don't even need him to start to win the game. You guys are hallucinating.
Okay.
They beat the Colts, and the Colts beat Green Bay. Therefore, the Jacksonville Jaguars are better than Green Bay. Thank you. Good night.
Where at? I have Colts.
Yeah, Colts easily.
Why did I just hear two slams and then a kid cry in the background?
Colts. I mean, I love the Colts. Colts are my favorite team. It's my second favorite team.
Jets.
New York. Jets. Therefore, Jets are better than the Chiefs because they almost beat the Raiders. But Henry Ruggs is on steroids, so.
No, it's the fact that their defensive coordinator literally blitzed every single player
except
on the defense on the final play with. Yeah.
Ooh.
Are you serious? Isn't it in New Orleans? Oh, that changes things.
No, it doesn't. It does not change that much. Okay, you're coming off of. This is the guy who thinks Joe Burrow is still bad.
I'm gonna take the Saints. I would like an upset.
Then takes the Saints.
I'm gonna take the Saints. I just feel like you can't. Jalen Hurts, a brand new starting quarterback. I mean, it's like against the number one defense in the league. I'm taking the Saints.
I mean, Taysom Hill's gonna roll over the Eagles.
Yeah, Saints. All right, next. Falcons. I think the Chargers are going to come off cocky.
I think they're come off stronger.
Yeah. Wait, why would he be mad? Yeah, no, I think the Chargers are just they got spanked. I'm taking the Falcons. You just want them to win because you're a freaking Panthers fan and you need them to lose.
Stop calling them the Redskins.
They're the Washington football team. Fortnite? Washington Fortnite team?
They're gonna ooga booga and do 90s all over them.
Wait, winning it all? Okay. I am gonna go with the football team. They're coming off of the win against the 11-0 Steelers. Excuse me. I just think
This is pretty easy.
the 49ers just got spanked
by Josh Allen.
By Josh Allen. I think they're hurting over there, and I know that for a fact they're not going to win the division. So I feel like they're gonna take the L with dignity. I have the Bills.
Yeah, Bills are gonna roll.
Steelers just got exposed with a lot of holes. Browns. I have the Browns.
I have the Browns.
Baker's hot. I just think.
Whoa, are you sexually attracted to Baker Mayfield? Calm down there.
I'm about to leave this call.
Say, don't get voice cracked like Ethan now.
Okay. Yeah, I got Browns in a close game.
Yeah, Browns all the way.
Damn. Nah, I don't think it'll be that bad. They got Lamar back. Is that all the games?
They have Trace McSorley.
All right.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Ty doesn't know the Twitter. You have to. Well, I'm still mad that you have the Dolphins at 2, by the way.
I'm so mad you have Green Bay over the Saints.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll see you next time. If you don't, the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl. Chiefs, don't stop. Chiefs. Shut up, Ty.